Hi, welcome back. So there are 12 tenses in English, but the most difficult ones are the perfects. Past perfect, present perfect, and the future perfect. Because all three employ directly or indirectly a sense of deadline. Alright? And we get these deadlines in respective different tenses in terms of these time adverbs. Okay? So whenever we get them, we use these tenses, or vice versa, we use these perfect tenses whenever we get these sets of time adverbs. So what is deadline? What is the basic idea behind all these three perfect tenses? They have something in common, and here it is. We know that time is an unbroken flow, continuous flow. It started in the infinity, because we don't know exactly when, and it will possibly run into infinity. So infinity to infinity. In between, we can detect what is known as present. And present time or present tense is nothing but a single moment. So present is nothing but right now, at this moment. And it has no extension. From right now or present till infinity, which is yet to come, is future. Similarly, from right now or present backwards till infinity, which has already gone by and which will never come back, is the past. So you see that the past and the future, they have their extensions, while the present is just a single moment, a microsecond, a dot, which is shifting second by second. So past perfect will happen sometime here, present perfect sometime here at this moment, and future perfect sometime in the future territory. Now, past perfect is like this, that the action or the verb will be completed, or it had got completed before a deadline. Could be just a timing like this one, by or before 7 p.m. yesterday, or in terms of an action like they finished eating. Okay, so action or point in time could function as the deadline before which an action got completed, that is the earlier past or the former past action. So the action that completed in the earlier past or in the former past moment is to be written in past perfect. All right, here in case of the present tense, the present perfect must be completed by a deadline which is nothing but right now. Although we don't know if it is here or here or here, sometime in the past territory, but by now, and of course this action already completed will have its impact on the future. It is no more detached. Okay, in this case, the action which got completed before a deadline, it had its impact on some later past event. So all the perfect tenses are impactful. They are completed, meaning they indicate some sort of completion. At the same time, they are impactful. In case of future perfect, the deadline should be sometime in the future. Okay, so in this case, we also get just like before next meeting, the deadline, or in terms of our action by or before you arrive. Okay, so this deadline is our focal point before which the future action, earlier future action, will get completed. Again, completion is the key, and of course this earlier completed action in future will have its impact on some later future event. So impact is essential, completion is essential, and if we merge these two ideas, we get nothing but sort of a cause or reason in all the cases. This might be directly provided or indirectly given. Alright then, let's now get 3 fill in the blank exercises where we will have to use any one of these perfect tenses as required or suitable. So you now see that we have got 2 options here. Both are correct in this situation, but they will have different meanings. If we go with past continuous, I was packing up all my things, then the idea is when this action took place parallelly or simultaneously, another action was continuing. In that case, there will be no sense of deadline or earlier past or former past. But if we want to indicate the idea of completion first, earlier past or former past, then we have to go with past perfect. In that case, this action will provide our essential or required deadline. Okay, so finally the sentence is, when they returned, I had packed up all my things, or I had already packed up all my things. Now this past perfect then indicating some sort of cause or reason. Therefore we can say, so since this happened, I did something else. So the action that took place after that can be taken as sort of an effect. This one is the reason. Okay. Similarly, sentence number 2, I won't get delayed. I dash pack up all my things. Clearly, we get over here the sequence or combination of effect and cause. So this is the effect. And this effect will happen or will be there because of this reason. Since we have to provide or indicate the sense of reason, we have to use present perfect verb pattern over here. I have packed up all my things. In that case, we don't get any deadline directly, but it is assumed that the deadline is referred to in terms of right now. All right. So the sentence can be rewritten as, I won't get delayed because I have packed up all my things already or by now. Number 3, by the time we go to bed tonight, future deadline. And since the first part is the deadline before which another future action will get completed, this one should be written in future perfect and not in simple future. So our option will be, I shall have packed up all my things. Okay, so we see that using the perfect tenses is not that difficult if we remember these basic points, like there must be deadline, there must be sense of completion or impactful completion, or the sense of reason or cause. Okay, and keep watching and following this channel because a lot more videos are yet to come on this channel just for you. Thanks for watching.